There's not gambling, but we are basing great technologies on a very smart structures that already proven themselves, like the Satoshi structure, the miner system, right? And of course the insurance that should bring more confidence to the community.
That's good, actually, because we just had a question from D Easy. He touched on actually what you were saying there. Well, he first asked how are they vetting the projects they're choosing to work with, but we already talked about that. You have a 4 to 5 month vetting process for each project, and Phil also checked that by talking to some of the projects, and they said, yeah, you guys are tough to get listed with, right? But then he says 4 projects are great if at least 1 or 2 of them make a profitable move. If they're all done, 1 or 4 makes no difference. And from what you're saying there is, in my opinion, it takes 1 of those 4 to perform like I think they will, and it will become a profitable investment. But again, cannot guarantee. I was actually talking with Adan like 2 days ago, and when he told me about Gems Trade, we were talking about it, and I said the words bulletproof, right? And immediately Adan turns to me and goes, no, that's completely incorrect. Nothing is bulletproof, right? And that actually made a big impression on me, because it's not very often when you talk to privately as well, right? So this was just a private talk where you talk to a team that are, working in crypto, and they can give you that kind of experience and honesty, and bringing this insurance model, and with the vetting process that you have with these projects, it's just it's a perfect storm, in my opinion. But maybe Adam will disagree again. There's no perfect storm.
Yeah, no. There's the perfect thing is look. I think again, we accumulated enough information to understand what not to do. Not what to do, but what not to do. It's 50% of the process is learning what not to do, and we're on top of that at least. And yeah, there's a lot of misconception. There's a lot of things in the industry that people are missing. But at the end of the day, the technology, everything that we support, everything that we go through, is to minimize the risk. That's the main event here: minimizing the risk, maximizing the opportunities, and that's the bottom line of what we do here at Launchpad.
Richie,
yes.
Question, Isaac. I asked you earlier, you forgot to answer. How did you come up with this idea for a miner with 4 tokens? And that's one question. And also, don't forget to catch up for the node, because to get the miner, you must own a node.
Yeah.
And what's the benefits of the node? Because that's also very interesting.
Yeah. So actually, it's with calls with the community, with the community leaders. So it was very obvious that people who put investment in several projects, so they saw a great return, I think around 500% with the GEMS token. With Leah at the beginning, it was, I don't know, 600, 800, even 2000%, but they lost with DOP. But these guys said, okay, so I won twice, but I lost once. Good, let's take the profits and keep on investing. But those who were only with one project, it was first of all hard to choose which one of them. And if they, God forbid, but they lost, they didn't keep on investing with us. So we said, let's try to help them. Let's just put a basket of tokens, right? And so the idea was at the beginning, just put a basket of several tokens together. But then we came up with the idea, like we saw with some previous project, if you give them the entire tokens, they're going to dump on you, right? On them, not on us, right? So you have to find the structure. So everything was an evolution, right? A project after project in terms of tokenomics. I remind you, 2 years ago in 2023, the concept of locking your tokens was like, oh man, we're not in 2021 or 2020 market. It's a different market. Don't lock the people. And people pay the price for that. Now you see clearly in numbers, this model is growing annually, 35% per year. It's predicted that 20% of decentralized startup will adapt this structure of fundraising by the end of next year. Why? From the same reasons. The same reasons. So we took this, I mean, you see it in the market, right? something is going that direction.